All right. Just one of those days, chat. One of those days. Thank you for tuning in. Man, unexpected news. Unexpected news. Um, I think the first thing to start off and say is that life is very unpredictable. Um, 12 hours ago or 15 hours ago, I don't think no one could have predicted that that's how their night would have ended up, and I don't think anybody in rap could have predicted that we would have lost one third of the Migos and one of the most talented people in music. So I preface everything I'm gonna say here and everything I'll ever say about this off the fact that we're armed with mad more information. We're also hurt, so we're pointing fingers, we're looking into shit. But life is unpredictable, and the same way how you could just walk outside and some crazy shit could happen. Essentially, Takeoff was killed by a stray bullet. It's random. Sure, we could go down the rabbit hole of could it have been avoided? Of course, and we'll talk about some of those things. But just a very sad story. So obviously, if you've watched me over the years, I've had a lot of love for the Migos, and every single time a rapper dies, it feels like it's you never really get numb to it. Even though sometimes, by the way, like you don't have to have like a real personal or like me and Takeoff, we weren't like chopping it up every time on the phone, but I think even you guys probably feel a little bit because even as fans, you become close to these people and you develop a genuine love for them. It's crazy that off the top of my head, I'm like Jada Youngin passed away this year. PNB Rock passed away this year. Takeoff passed away this year. And that feels like those things only happened within the last 2 months. It's crazy. He lost his life at a dice game. And I know today everybody's like villainizing dice games, but rolling dice with the homies is kind of part of culture, bro. And Migos are culture. Now, we all know there's some other shit that happens. We hear about dice games getting robbed. We hear about people losing, not taking them well. We hear about altercations. So it's hard to just Monday morning quarterback it. Like, you know what I mean? I seen somebody say something which I was like, that's a good point. But then you think about it, like, it's not really that great of a point. Which is like, yo, listen, if all these niggas are rich and they love gambling, nigga, go to Vegas. You get nice security around you. You have, you know what I mean? You're getting wined and dined and taken care of by a nice place that you could gamble away your millions if that's what you choose to do. And you can be safe. That sounds good in theory, but really, niggas love gambling in the hood. Let's keep it real. Anyway, I'm gonna try to walk through some of the details that I'm hearing. And by the way, I also want to preface everything I'm saying. I don't want to put no accusations on anyone. So I understand the power of my voice in the fact that I don't want anything I'm putting out to alter who you think did this or who you think is responsible. Because as is the case with dealing with grief, we often look for someone to blame. We're gonna look for somebody to blame. And without being there, without knowing every single detail for a fact, and also without knowing who did the shooting, it would be very inconsiderate of me to put anybody in the crosshairs, okay? Apparently there's these Houston like big dice games that they kind of organize where a bunch of celebrities come through, bunch of hood niggas, and it's not only Houston. And by the way, I want to start off top because people keep saying it's rappers. It's not rap that's dangerous, bro. Rap is becoming like it has been before, but I felt like for a while it chilled, but it's becoming so closely tied with the streets that what would normally be things that were just happening in the streets, that's always happened, by proximity is happening to the rappers that we love. This dice game and these dice games that I keep hearing, that happens in Houston, but it's mostly street niggas. So it's not a rap thing. It's mostly street niggas there. Niggas who get money however they get money. Get some chicks there. Celebrities come through too. I was looking at, shit. I was looking on, I don't want to put no names out there yet. But I saw people shouting out the people that were supposed to be there. And some were boxers, athletes, some dudes who look like they, scammers. They're supposed to be rappers. So it's like a bunch of people. It's whoever who get money. It's nigga shit. Houston's an interesting place, though. Because even though, I live in Jersey, and I love places like Houston and Florida, places where weapons are more, again, the reason, I'm one of those people, I love the right to bear arms, you know what I mean? But in certain places, and we're seeing it in Atlanta, everybody got a gun. Now, sometimes it ain't nothing wrong with everybody having a gun until you get into situations where there are heated tempers, maybe alcohol, and people losing money. Shit could go left. Somebody said, so the street niggas bring the rappers to the dice game as food? I won't. Listen. Also, I'm going to be a little bit guarded in my talking. I know you're not used to that from me. Because nobody else is going to really, there's certain street niggas who literally, they run the rappers. Let's be honest. I know the rappers are, they proclaim to be the gangsters, but there's certain street niggas who run the rappers. You know what I mean? Don't let that go over your head. But when you see usually street niggas and rappers mix well together, whether you're seeing them in certain nightclubs, whether you're not going to see it's not just industry people. This is street niggas and rappers mix very well. And don't get it fucked up. The rappers ain't the only one with the money. The street niggas got the money too. So it's not like a bunch of broke niggas and then the rap, there's a lot of stuff going on. So the story that everybody's going with is that Quavo is rolling die. And he's rolling dice versus someone, and I don't know, or something, I don't know. And he's losing. He's losing a lot. Well, not really a lot, but keeps losing. I tried to get a number on this. From what I heard, might have been less than 20,000. I know it's a lot. That's a lot of money in comparison to the wealth that Quavo, Takeoff, or the Migos in general, or a rapper of their stature has gained. 20,000 is light work. Okay, I see people say, yeah, I seen the 7K thing, yeah, but I'm just Somebody said it was 17K. I'm hearing 7K. I'm just gonna say under 20K, right? However, and this is what they're saying, and I want to be very cautious with letting y'all know I do not know this to be fact yet. I'm trying to talk to a few people, but this is one of those situations. I'm going to see how it plays out, but everybody there knows what happened, but no one's really, like, this is why I know there's mad street niggas there. No, ain't nobody really singing. Ain't nobody really dying. I think there's a message that leaked, I think came from like a girl. You know what I mean? The chicks always gonna run their mouth. All the niggas there, like, them niggas like, shit, I'm on a warrant. I ain't saying a motherfucking thing. Matter of fact, I wasn't even there. There's certain niggas who was there. You could see them in 4K image. They're putting up statements. I was never there. You don't gotta be a rocket scientist to figure out why they're saying that. You know what I mean? But yeah, so they're saying Quavo's gambling, and Quavo's losing, and Quavo's starting to get a little bit of attitude. He's starting to get a little tight. He's upset. He's perturbed. Except this is probably the worst place to start getting a little bit, rappers have a little ego. It's probably the worst place to do that, since you got a bunch of street niggas around you. Nevertheless, Quavo got people with him too. By the way, there's a video. I'll see if I can put it up now. Quavo Honcho. If you go to his Instagram, I think all the stories are still up. Make this a little bit smaller there. I can see shit. By the way, welcome YouTube. I see y'all in here. All right. And I believe, damn, we got 2,000 people on Facebook. Salute to Facebook in the building. I see y'all. We live. Okay. Anyway, if you go on Quavo's Instagram, you keep going, which ironically, they just promoted. He was promoting the new song they just dropped, which is Messy. So, well, the video for the new song. That's the song that's primarily pretty much about Sweetie, right? Okay. In the video, they even have the whole little Call of Duty thing. They mirror the elevator scene. Eerily, it starts out. Let me see if I could. Look, listen to this.
Tate. Yo. Man, I just had a crazy ass dream, bro. About what? That's
The video starts out with Quavo waking up Takeoff saying, yo, I just had a crazy dream. Not saying foreshadow or nothing, but.
Yo, we sliding through the town, man. We sliding through the town.
How we get down?
Got the birthday boy with me.
Yeah, also.
Okay. There's a few things to kind of and chat, please. Again, I don't want nobody sitting here to be like accurate the police. The police is investigating the murder. They have surveillance footage and they have a lot of resources. A star just died. We're not probably telling them nothing they don't know. Okay? So if you're one of those children, oh my God, you're the cops. Click off the video now, please. I don't have time for that bullshit. Anyway, I noticed a few things. First of all,
Yo, we sliding through the
they're riding, and it looked like he pretty much said there's a birthday boy in the back of the car. I don't know the two guys in the back of the car. However, Quavo is out. I believe, I don't want to name no names. There's somebody sitting next to him. Two people behind him. You'll notice we don't see no security.
town, man. Sliding through the town.
How we get down?
Let me pause. There's a pistol right here. So, which I don't know if he didn't see it when he put the video on, but pistol straight right there. What this tells me already is that this is probably a lot of homie shit going on. Okay? Which means if the artists need to be in proximity of the weapon, or niggas is just around with weapons just sitting there, there's probably no like security shit going on. It's just, yo, nigga, just keep it on you. And yeah, we got a bunch of niggas with us. We'll be straight. Okay? Now, granted, this is Texas. You're allowed to have weapons. So this, I don't want no one to think there's something wrong. I'm only pointing out there's a weapon in the vehicle with Quavo, not because there's nothing illegal about that, but what's it's telling me already is that it don't seem like there's much security shit going on here, but such is the case. You would look a little bit weird if you show up to the event with the hood niggas with your security. Make sense? I'm just putting it out there.
Got the birthday boy with me.
Yeah, also.
Okay, yeah. So I don't know who's in the back. These two guys right here. Is it a birthday boy? Look like it might be this guy's birthday. Or I don't know. Wait, is that? Never mind. I won't say no names. I won't say.
Yeah, we on the 5th. Yeah, the 5th ward.
Now let me give you a little bit more detail. Remember a couple yonders ago when 6ix9ine was basically almost told he should have checked in with the Prince family. The Prince family is what they call mob ties, right? Or that's their thing, mob ties. Obviously 6ix9ine didn't want to do it. They got into a little whatever, right? Historically, artists, when they go through Houston in particular, they tap in usually with the mob ties homies. And well, I believe mob ties is for J Prince Jr., but like it's really under the Prince family, right? You know, everybody knows J Prince. If you fuck with the family and you a rapper from somewhere else, you're a ball player, they're gonna treat you good, they're gonna show you a good time. And this is what's usually believed. They gonna make sure you're straight. Because everything I ever hear about mob ties or J Prince when it comes to Houston, they run shit. So I'm giving you, because, you know, I see people asking certain questions, right? Every time we see somebody die, the next thing we hear from everybody, where's the security? But where's the security? Why didn't the security, why? Number one, the security not going to stop bullets, number one. Number two, if you're wondering why, we're probably not seeing a shit ton of, I remember seeing the Migos at Complex Con. Complex Con is a, like, you know, convention that happens. Complex throws it, obviously. The Complex Con happens in Long Beach every year. I don't know if they still do it, but at least at the time when I was there, they did it. I remember the Migos came through. They came with 20 security guards, 7 per fucking Migo. Never seen some shit like it. Like, nigga, again, people sometimes pick and choose when to be rolling with all the security. You're going to a dice game. It's a dice game, bro. Like, you go to a dice game with street niggas, like, you know what I mean? Again, I get, and that's why sometimes even us as black people will trust, like, you know what I mean? They'll trust that situation, like, oh, I'm with the homies. They're going to protect me. But if you go to a convention with a bunch of white kids, you're going to have real security. But in reality, it should probably be the opposite. Because let me tell you one thing that we've all realized. And I've realized this too. Homie security don't work. The homie with the blicky in his pants do not work. Don't work. And to keep it real, they're not there doing a professional job. Yo, I just did flagrant. So, you know, I told a story on it. I was like, yo, listen, what I've learned is that when you bring 10 homies out, but they're not trained security. When they see 3 bad bitches, they over there with it. They're not really moving like security. They're just entourage. They're not security. They don't know how to de-escalate shit. All they know how to do is react. Now, I see some people say, yo, if y'all believe 1 or 2 niggas can run a whole state, you green or whatever. Hey, listen. There's nobody I've heard that challenged the whole mob ties or J Prince situation. I don't know what's going on down there in Houston, but all I know, that's J Prince territory, and I'm going to leave it as that. Okay, my nigga? I ain't never see nobody challenge it. I ain't never hear about no ops. I just hear that nigga run shit. I'm going to just leave it at that, okay? Let me just keep it 100. All right, and Houston isn't a state. For it's clearly a city within Texas. All right. Somebody says YoungBoy did. No, Jay Prince popped up with a nigga keys like, remember these? Your security was sleeping at the door. See, that's spooky. All I'm just saying, yeah. Anyway, I'm giving you the like, we're doing a slow walkthrough. I'm giving you the energy that I believe was leading up to the night. I bet it's a bunch of real niggas hanging out. This ain't the thing. You probably need a bunch of security. It seemed what they said, it was a private event. So it's not like any nigga could have came in there. So you had to know somebody or know somebody that knew somebody to really be there. And obviously they probably invited some attractive women to help the ambiance of things. So, which is customary, I would believe, Quavo is rolling out with Jay Prince's sons. In the thought, you can't be no safer than that. Like, that's what I would be thinking. You can't be no safer than that. If you're rolling with Jay Prince and them, you can't be safer than that, right? Anyway,
Like that motherfucker now.
damn, what type of car is this?
Got one for you now. I got a 6'1" coming home.
Okay. Anyway, that was his last story. The place they went, and we're going to kind of look this bitch up. Let's look it up. 8110 Billiards and Bowling. Why is it giving me this address? Okay, is it here? Yeah, it seems to be here. Okay. Okay, so this is the place that they were at. Okay, yeah, this looks familiar. Okay, now let me go to Hollywood Unlocked. All right, you go here. This place looks like it was in a shopping mall. I'm gonna look that up in a second. But here's some pictures from the night. So this was Takeoff. This was what he was wearing. It looked like over here is when like they're watching the dice game or whatever. So it don't look like he's playing. He's just kind of watching, right? That's him. Or maybe not. No, this looks like it's inside. Look like they got money down on the table right here. Anyway, to point and identify who's who. That sounds federal, don't it? To point and identify who's who. Well, anyway, nigga, yo, you see Quavo right here. I believe right here is Jay Prince Jr. The rest of these motherfuckers in here are either like just entourage niggas or just get money niggas. I'm gonna just leave it at that. By the way, I don't see nobody who look like real security. And this was supposedly the last picture he took. Now, all right. So to address the and it's run, everybody's seen this through like this little text message shit, right? So this is what's said. Quavo's in the midst over there, right? Or yeah, so Quavo's in the midst over there. They're still rolling die or whatever, and motherfucking, he's losing. He's getting upset. and he's a little bit bucking on the other nigga who he's like playing against. The dude ain't really going for that. And apparently, and this is where like it's unclear, they're saying that a weapon was drawn. But they kind of feel like it was somebody on Quavo's side that drew the weapon. Or they saw the other nigga drew a weapon, so they drew a weapon too. And essentially, which, you know, I boil it down, they're saying that they believe that the shots were fired first from somebody allegedly with Quavo. And it was, you know, first of all, that's another thing about having that homie security. These niggas don't even know how to really use a gun. You know what I mean? Like, you got to imagine, like, you could just buy a gun, like in Houston or like even Atlanta. The niggas just shoot 5 times rampantly, right? Like, just probably got over his shoulder. Like, niggas not even looking when they shoot, you know what I mean? And one of the bullets supposedly hit Takeoff in the head, and I heard the other group return fire and may have hit him also in the neck, which sounds crazy. Like, imagine catching 2 straight bullets. Somebody says, go to the shooting range and practice shooting. Brother. That's not going to, bruh. Here's the point. That's why you need real security, bro. Even though I don't think them niggas know how to shoot, here's the point. Shooting at the shooting range when you have zero fear that a nigga might shoot you back, of course. You're gonna hit a fucking paper target. Yeah, of course, you're gonna take your time with great posture and you're gonna hit your target. If you see a nigga pull out a gun, there's mad people around, you not trying to get hit, but you also shooting. Like, nobody's sitting there and just like squaring up and extending their arm. Nobody doing that, the fuck? So again, when you aren't trained to use a weapon in those situations, even if you're good with using a gun, there's a possibility that you might shoot over your shoulder, or you ducking and you shooting, or some other shit. That's why usually if I'm going somewhere and I'm getting security with weapons, I'd rather have an off-duty cop. Because they actually train for a situation where they might have to use a gun if somebody else brandishes a gun. Because I'm hoping this ain't true, by the way. You could imagine how everybody feels if this is true, where somebody who was with Takeoff essentially ended up killing him on some, random errant shot. That's the worst feeling in the fucking world. Somebody said, I just proved my own point wrong. No, I didn't. I said 2 things. Mostly I said, that's why you have to go to the range. I said, number one, most niggas ain't going to the range, right? But still, even if you go to the range, a police officer ain't just trained at the range. That's why I would trust that person in this situation more than an untrained homie who just got a gun. And also, if a security is trained to handle a gun in those situations, it's much different. Didn't I show you that? Hold on. Didn't I show you that fucking, we played it here. That fucking shootout at the gas station with like everybody with an AK-47. Shootout, gas station, AK-47. Y'all remember this? The nigga pulled out a gun like a weapon wheel, bro. Like, put it like this. These niggas don't give a fuck about posture. Nigga, these niggas are trying to fire some shots and dip. Nigga, these are wild shots being fired. At everybody. This is how you catch a stray. Look at these niggas. Look, these niggas shooting like this. Brother, you're not going to the range practicing shooting like this. But let a nigga shoot at you. I ain't gonna lie. These niggas over here like it's a movie right here. I ain't gonna lie to you. This video is so wild to me. The mere fact this nigga had, he had it queued up on the weapon wheel is crazy. Anyway. Look, both these niggas shooting, they're not even looking at the target, my nigga. That's the point I'm just trying to say, right? That's the point I'm trying to say. So, let's get back to this. If Quavo and some nigga getting into it, he got his niggas with him, right? His niggas got some weapons on him, right? His niggas is obviously not going to let it get too far with Quavo and the nigga. Maybe they see a weapon on the other side. They pull out as well. And from what I'm hearing, they kind of go in front of Quavo. So that's why Quavo also didn't get hit, right? Because supposedly shots were fired back too. So they kind of go in front of Quavo, right? And then they're trying to fire whatever, but the other niggas got guns too. So they're not just sitting there fucking just doing a fucking shooting range. Nigga, they're probably shooting and pushing that nigga and moving out of the way. Come on, man. Y'all got to understand what this is. We'll probably, and hopefully we don't ever see the surveillance footage. Like, there's a disgusting video. I hate these videos, man. I hate them, man. It's a video of him like bleeding out. And bro, it's so sad. At this point, I've seen enough of these videos that even if I didn't get the final confirmation, I'm like, oh, he's gonna die. I remember watching GB Capo and he was bleeding out. By the way, please don't go look at none of these videos. Don't research them. Hopefully them is scrubbed from online. And I was just like, there's no way he makes it. I'm gonna be surprised. I'm actually be honest. I was surprised that Lil Reese made it. There was a video of Lil Reese. It looked crazy. I was like, wow. It's gory, man. It's gory. The one with PNB Rock, man, that shit was just devastating, man. Just devastating. Unfortunately, I don't know if some of y'all are just like, so desensitized to it. These videos get shared a lot. I mean, shit, even the video, like people turned it into a meme when Quando Rondo kind of realized that his cousin died. And he was like, no, like people just took that soundbite and turned it into a meme. You know what I mean? Like, unfortunately, I did see the video with Takeoff, and the pain and the excruciating pain, and just hearing even Quavo's voice, like it's unimaginable what he's going through and how hurt he is. I know Offset's going through it too, man. Yo, them brothers have a family disagreement. It's nothing more than that. A family disagreement. People being petty, people kind of like, well, I'm going to stay in my corner right now. They love each other. They love each other. And before it was apparent, because, remember they had stopped doing shows. Remember I told you, Offset had told me, he was like, man, he was like, yo, bro, that's gang. At the end of the day, that's gang. You know what I mean? He was kind of trying to deny that they ain't really that kind of breakup because it was really early on that. He was like, yo, that's gang. You know what I mean? So I know he's very hurt as well. Yeah. Without this happening, Quavo had full plans of just moving forward with just being a duo for now. And if you ask me, it would probably take a while, maybe a year or two, for them to like really come back in. But I gotta imagine Offset's gonna be at the funeral, clearly. I would be shocked if he wasn't there, right? Not saying that's mending everything with them and they'll now just start performing as a duo, but it leaves the Migos in a very interesting and precarious situation. Offset already was trying to do the solo thing, but like a lot of your hits are group hits, and Quavo was going along with, well, at least we got 2 of the 3 out of here, so we got 2 of the 3 rolling with what we're doing. Essentially, we just have 2 solo artists now. I know that's very trivial. He just lost his life. I know it's very trivial. I'm just thinking forward. I believe that arrests are going to be made in either probably today or tomorrow. And I don't think nobody's going to really cooperate with the police, but I don't think they need to. There's just too much documentation. I ain't gonna lie. Like, yo, you can solve a crime from just sitting at your computer. You know, right? Like, all you got to do, you look at this picture. You know who going to have all the footage? These 2 chicks right here. You find their Instagram. You solve the whole crime. These 2, let me tell you this, man. Anytime some shit happen, don't even look at the niggas' Instagram. Look at the women. They're going to have some chick got her phone up here with a caption, damn, Quavo losing all his money now. Trust me. All these people, one thing I realized, I could tell they have certain decorum about them because no one, like, obviously somebody did put out the video that of him bleeding out, which obviously clout chasing move, but nobody ain't really saying nothing, and everybody's kind of acting ghost. Everybody's acting like they weren't there. That's how you know they come from a certain place. Like, everybody's acting like they weren't there, and I don't know, maybe some of these chicks probably even deleted their stories. But apparently there was 5 camera angles. 5 particular camera angles that could have captured this in part or whole. They're probably going to analyze, and let's look at the building. Let's look at the building, right? Yeah, this has to be a private party, right? Okay. All right. Oh, what the fuck? Yeah, sorry, I'm on Google. I don't know why those pictures are. Let me back out of this. Fuck. Super sorry for that. I'm gonna look up. I'm gonna look up like the mall. So this is the mall, right? So the full address, and I'm not being federal by putting the address. The address is Suite 21, 321. So that's the bowling and billiards, but it's in a mall. Okay? And again, I apologize for that. I really apologize for that. Okay, so this is the place. And by the way, there's a video that I put on my Instagram. I guess somebody was there. Somebody was there. I guess it's a follower.
You know, whole camera crews out here. It looked like bro died. Like, right around in here. He died in here. He died in one of these buildings. He died on the second floor or the first floor.
Yeah, it looked like a mall, right? It looks like a shopping mall. I see something orthopedics right here. Here's this, though. There's bullet casings that happen here. Like, there's some bullet casings here. So I'm trying to get like a visual. I can't pull up the picture of that place no more. I didn't know people have uploaded certain like disgusting pictures. You know, I don't want to trigger no one. So, fuck, I'm gonna do this. I'm trying to give y'all a visualization. This is downstairs. So they're marking bullet casings, right? Which I'm guessing if you've been to any mall, right? You have the little hallway part, like let's say it's the second floor thing. You have the hallway part, stores on the side. I'm guessing like the hallway part, there's stores on this side or whatever, right? I guess the billiards place is right here. Like we see a picture of them inside with money on the table and everybody was standing around. I don't know how it kind of got to outside. Shit, hold on real quick. Hold on. I'm getting a call. Can I play anything real quick? Oh, all right. I'm gonna play Boosie. Give me 1 second, Chad.
Dirt.
Yeah.
What'd you say, Takeoff?
Nah, I say the baby.
You said the baby?
Yeah.
Oh, so you got to take a shot for being.
Nah, man.
No,
My
okay,
bad,
alright,
Chad. My bad.
my bad.
Holy. My bad. You know, just talking to my guy Charlemagne. You know, we talk from time to time. He called me and gave me some good game. I'll tell you what he told me. You know, because he had hit me a couple of days ago. He was like, "Yo, Act, I want to just give you some game." And that's why I always told y'all, man. Listen, let me just send this message out there again. I know we about to get back to the Takeoff stuff, but I want to send this message out there to anyone who's working on themselves, working to aspiring to get to a higher place. Find yourself a good mentor. Find yourself somebody who is going through the things that you hope to go through, or the point, or gone past the points you hope to get to. You know what I mean? You know, we just had a conversation about like some of the. It was kind of like the Kanye stuff and some of the anti-Semitism stuff, and he was just kind of giving me advice on it. It was just like, yo, listen. He's like, don't make a slip up in this moment. This is where they're looking for the slip up. And I ain't gonna lie, I was like, nigga, I'm with you. I'm like, bruh, I don't got nothing to talk about. I said, I love the Jewish people. That's my comments end right there. I love the Jewish people. It's over. I don't want to talk about none of that shit no more. Anyway, all right, yeah, that's all he really called to talk to me about. And he kind of, we were talking about some other stuff too, you know. Back to this unfortunate situation. The passing of Takeoff. You know what I just remembered? Oh, I was about to show y'all. Oh no, we're looking at the mall. So this is the mall right here, right? My bad. I know we lost a couple thousand people on YouTube because y'all was tired of watching that video, but we're back. So this is the mall. It does look like a mall. Okay, they got upstairs right there. What that say? 10th event. Yo, chat, I'm like a detective over here, man. Nigga, I gotta Google a Google Earth picture, nigga. We gonna find everything. Got Pam or Palm restaurant downstairs. It looked like on that video where the cops was picking up let's go back to it again. Where the cops was picking up the shells. So it looked like the shooting happened, and the spent shells probably went over like the little railing part and dropped down to the first floor. Y'all get what I mean? Y'all get what I mean by that? So, look, this is the
whole camera crews out here. It looked like bro died.
Okay. So you can see the elevator. Let me find it right here. Yeah, it's right here. So look up here. You see right here? I'm guessing that Billard's place is like over here type shit. You get me? Like right over here. Let me zoom in for y'all. It's probably like right over here. Right? And then the shots get fired. The spent shells probably eject over here. So that's why the cops was marking the shell casings down here. Right? So Takeoff would have probably died up here. Somebody said enhanced. Like, nigga, what type of movie you think we on, nigga? And I want to screen some of these pictures before I show it.
Out here.
Yeah, I want to screen some of these pictures before I show it. I think I have another angle, but I want to screen it. I don't want to be Yeah, I don't want to be. I wonder if I could get a virtual tour of the mall. Maybe I could get a virtual tour. Virtual tour. Yeah, I'm screening the picture. That's why I'm like looking at it, but let me see. Okay, they have a Facebook page. Nah, I don't really show nothing on here. Anyway. Okay. Y'all kind of get the picture, though, right? Y'all kind of get the picture. Hey. Somebody says, what? So there's a video. Who spoke on the situation? Type that in the Twitch chat again. It said there's a video of a girl that spoke on the situation that was there. Yo, the girl in the video with the cheeks out. What's her Twitter? Chat, I got to screen everything. You know what I mean? I really don't want to show something crazy. Okay. Okay. This looked like a real person. There's no nude. I thought y'all would probably send me some porn or some shit like that. All right. This is a young woman who claims she was there. I'm going to make this bigger. Let's enhance this shit. You feel me? YouTube, y'all still rocking with me or no? Y'all probably dipped. Fake ass motherfuckers, man. All right, bet. So Shorty here says she was there. And this was what was floating around. I'll read it. It says, shots started ringing out. They were coming from somebody Migos was with, but he was shooting wild and hit Takeoff on accident. And the other niggas started shooting back, and I think he got hit again. But ultimately, his own niggas killed him. Because when he got hit the first time, I seen his body just drop. Quavo was plexed up over some small shit. It really wasn't worth it. Takeoff was the coolest, quietest nigga in the room the whole time. He wasn't saying a word, just chilling in the cut. He didn't even know what was going on. He just jumped up and got shot out of nowhere. Houston for show, about to be a no-fly zone, cause mob ties, supposed to be protecting these artists. Now, she clarified something. I guess this is what she wore that night, right? I guess she was there. You got to imagine it was a Halloween party as well, right? Let me see what she said. She said, I'm going to speak on this because I feel I got to. I was right there next to Takeoff. They wasn't arguing about shooting dice. Quavo was pressed and Takeoff. Yo, chat, should I follow her? I might hit her with a follow and try to get her on Twitch. Or I know y'all little wannabe gangsta niggas. Is that federal activity? Should I try to get her on here, or is that federal? I know y'all love saying y'all the same nigga who will be crying from one eye, but in the next eye you be like, don't snitch on the nigga who killed him. I don't even do it. I know y'all motherfuckers, man. Y'all be like, oh my God, I can't believe it happened to Takeoff. I'm like, y'all want to get the real story? I could get the chick on here. Nah, that's too federal, bro. That's too federal. Too federal. Nah, too federal. Nah, let's keep it in the streets. Okay. All right. Okay. This says, they wasn't arguing about shooting dice. Quavo was pressed. And Takeoff was hit by stray bullets, shot for no reason. Rest in peace, Takeoff. He didn't deserve that. He was to himself the whole night. She sounded like she's saying the exact same thing as this. Oh, I guess they were arguing about something else. She said, I didn't come here for clout. I'm sad I watched somebody who was out in the mix the whole time get killed on accident. They wasn't arguing about dice. Takeoff wasn't even shooting with them. Okay, now I get what she said. She said they were gambling. Oh, and I guess this is her next to him? Oh, this is her right here. Okay. Damn. She had the cheeks out. I thought y'all wasn't joking about that. The cheeks was really out. Okay, so this is what she's saying. They weren't gambling over dice. No. They weren't arguing over the gambling. So they weren't arguing about like shooting dice. They started arguing about some other shit. What is the other shit? Clearly, she does not want to say because she hasn't said. Somebody says, I didn't come here for clout. She went to that shit double cheeked up. Ain't nothing wrong with that, though. She could try to bag a rapper. The hell? Okay. Did she say anything else? Okay. All right. At least it helps us with a little bit more detail. What on earth could they have been arguing about? Now, chat, I need y'all to give me a list of times when the dice game has gone wrong. A jeweler died recently. Duke the jeweler, I believe. Duke the jeweler. He got killed recently. And there's an infamous picture that goes like this. People were matching that picture up to this other picture. Hold on. Let me see Hollywood Unlocked. I don't know if we can do it side by side. But people wondering what's going on with these dice games. Duke the jeweler's picture right here. I don't even know which one's the jeweler. Here's the part that just don't look good. J Prince Jr. J Prince Jr. he's in both pictures. You get what I mean? Hey. J Prince Jr. is in both pictures. Who's this nigga with the gut? The lean gut. I wouldn't gamble against a nigga like this. I would think even if I won, I lost. I'm going to keep it real. This is why I'd rather lose my money in Vegas or something. I wouldn't go gamble with a room full of killers and expect that after I won fair and square, they're like, all right, go ahead with my money. Take my life savings. Go ahead, Ak. Nigga, I wouldn't even, which ironically and unfortunately, they said the Duke the jeweler guy got killed on his way to the car. Yeah, I don't think you're leaving that parking lot. And they said they went in his pocket and took the money he won. Quavo got a look in his eye right here. Look at the look on Quavo's face. Quavo right here. Hey, Andre, thank you for the sub. Nigga, in this room right here, this nigga and this nigga, him and him, I don't think they're going to willingly just let me walk out the door with $100,000. I don't think so. Which one's Duke the jeweler? Somebody said, check the tweet, and the girl replies, all right, I'm about to check it again. Look at Quavo's face. This was, hey, listen. First of all, you in a room full of street niggas, and some niggas in there, I think J Prince Jr. got on like a mask because his face looked white. Remember, it was Halloween. So it's not like a mask. He probably just painted his face or some shit, right? If I'm in a dice game where a bunch of hood street niggas got on masks and shit, got costumes on and shit. Oh, hell nah. I'm out of there. Anytime, listen, in New York, most of these niggas be doing it for fashion. This little satchel this nigga got, definitely They said, sure, let me see. What else she said? Did she say nothing else? Let me look. She said, oh, okay. When I posted every story that was up, said it happened because of a dice game. I ain't want folks thinking that was Takeoff ain't shoot dice at all. Well, nobody said Takeoff shot dice. They said Takeoff was watching the dice game that Quavo was shooting. Oh, here we go. She answered. She said, what was Quavo pressed about? If you know, since you said dry beef and not over dice game, she says, they was arguing about fighting and basketball. What? Chat, I don't want to bring her on here. I would bring her on here, but I don't want y'all to, like, because she giving it up on Twitter. She might just get on the stream and said, yo, it's the nigga in the red who killed him, duh. Or say, like, obviously, I'm just making that up. But, like, she might just say some random shit. Like, oh, everybody know that's the nigga who killed. I don't want her to say that on my stream. Then y'all be like, act the feds. Y'all know how y'all are. Y'all be crying about Takeoff's death. If the police solve it on their own, you're like, oh, good, justice is served. If I interview somebody who just randomly just blurred out a name, y'all gonna be like, I'm snitching on niggas, so just stay in my fucking lane. They said Say Cheese was the first people to post the wrong story. Oh, here she go. Here we go. Quavo, wait, let me check. Quavo started having an attitude at the dice game, but they wasn't arguing about dice. He had been pressed. Okay. Wait now. Wait. At first when I saw pressed, I'm thinking pressed meaning like you're pressed over the game. Like, you know what I mean? Like you're upset. You know what I mean? But now I'm reading pressed to mean like somebody, one of the hood niggas there tried to press Quavo. Quavo probably told him, yo, wrap it up then. Here we go. Quavo, all right. I'm about to hit her real quick. Yo, everybody in the industry's calling me right now. All right, I had to ignore that one call. Let me see. Is that her? All right. I hit her up. Okay. Here she goes. All right, so somebody says, what? Wait. Why did you follow a bunch of men arguing outside? Your mama ain't teach how to stay out of men's business? Now you sad because you put yourself there. Okay. Now this is making sense. She was inside the bowling situation, right? Like, because remember, the billiards thing is a place. She was in there. People started arguing. That's how it got to outside. Okay. Because I was wondering, I'm like, are they shooting dice outside? It looked like they should have been shooting dice inside of the place, right? Let me just go to this thread real quick. My bad, chat. Okay. Let me make it smaller. Okay. Okay, so somebody said the dice game happened before the event, sweetheart. So things started before they even got there, but go ahead. How does this person know? Let me just double click on this person's name. Oh shit, no, there's porn on that page. Fuck, I seen 18 plus. Let me take it off. Oh yeah, this is mad porn. Oh hell no, I'm glad oh hell nah. Shorty riding the whole dick. Nah, I'm good. I almost got caught up. Yeah, I'm not clicking on nobody else's page without screening it. The person who I clicked on their shit, bruh, Shorty riding a big ass pink dildo, man. Okay. She said, baby, I watched them play dice at the table before we all went outside. They wasn't arguing about dice when shit popped off. That's all I'm saying. It was petty shit. Somebody said, why you follow a bunch of grown men arguing outside? They ain't teaching sound men business? Now you sad because you put yourself there. She said they wasn't arguing inside. It started 5 minutes after we got outside. We was finna go to the strip club. The argument started off of a joke, then escalated. Everybody was just outside taking pictures. Damn, they getting on her ass. Somebody said, girl, shush. Her going outside, beating around men, living her. Oh, okay, they say shush to somebody else. Okay. All right, bad. Somebody says, I guess somebody said she was happy to be there. She says, who was happy to be there? I was sick to my stomach all night and barely slept. I've never seen somebody get killed. Wow, that is traumatizing. That definitely is super traumatizing. Wow. People are really mad because you clearing up rumors. They rather retweet a lie and argue with you. She says, on God, all I came to say wasn't about no fucking dice. These dudes need to stop dry beefing and getting their own people killed. Whoa, okay. Now, this is a loaded statement. These dudes need to stop dry beefing. What's dry beefing? Lala the Donna. You says, wasn't he... No, okay, when they're saying inside, outside, they're talking about inside the venue. Right? So, like, they're still inside this mall type thing, right? But it's outside. It's outside the doors of where they were at. So they were gambling at this table. So this is the table they're gambling at, right? So this is the table they're gambling at. Look at Quavo's face. It makes sense. Quavo looked like he's getting his ass beat. Pause. Right? Quavo's losing his money here. We don't know where Takeoff is. We kind of don't see him. Right? But we see Jay Prince Jr. and we see Quavo. What happens is, and now I got to go back to this other picture. I got to screen it again. Okay, no. Let me find it again. This is the address. Now, back to here, right? So you got to remember. Hold on. So the place is up here somewhere, right? Like, you got to go in there and it's over to the left, right? When they're saying outside, outside means right here. So they're just outside the doors of that place. You get what I mean? What the fuck were they pressing? Like, what were they pressing? I'm guessing. Okay. We're trying to put some shit together. This is what I'm doing a very loose interpretation and trying to figure out just off of the mini details I'm getting. By the way, I messaged Shorty. I'll tell you if she responds, and I'll tell you if I can get her on here. Quavo is gambling inside, losing a bunch of money, getting his ass whipped, right? He's a little tight, right? Now, this would make sense. You know how shit is. You ever play a game of basketball, y'all? And you play a game of basketball, even if you lose, like, you know what I mean? Niggas is talking shit while leaving type shit. And you talking your shit too. You know what I mean? Like, yo, like, whatever. So, Quavo got an attitude. You know what I mean? He lost some money. according to her, they were this right where they were was supposed to be, oh, let's take some pictures and everybody head to the strip club. Except as they're leaving, I guess the back and forth with Quavo and whoever is just kind of like, it's turning into more than this dice game shit. It's like, yo, nigga, like, oh, who knows? I'm making this up. Like, she said basketball, which, why the fuck would they be talking about basketball? Maybe Quavo was like, all right, what up? Yo, put all that money I lost on a game of ball. I beat you in that too. What's up? I don't know. Whatever the case is, right? Then it started talking about fighting. I don't know why they would be talking about fighting, because I don't think you fight for money, right? And I'm guessing now everybody's starting to be on that macho shit. You got to imagine people are also sipping. It's a lot of things going on. If you've ever seen a fight, or if you've ever been, well, I hope nobody's ever been around when shots get fired, you see how quickly some of these things escalate. It's a lot of ego. It's a lot of adrenaline, testosterone. You get what I mean? Money lost, they still talking shit. Whatever, whoop-de-whoop, blah, 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 blah. I will say, though, I don't think Jay Prince Jr., it wasn't him and Quavo. And by the way, they look like they came together, right? Jay Prince Jr., so Jay Prince Jr., like, I won't show the video, but the video of Takeoff's body on the ground, you see Jay Prince Jr. walk past too. So, you know what I mean? Clearly he don't got nothing to do with that, I would imagine, because if he did, you wouldn't let somebody who allegedly had something to do with your man dying right there on the ground walk by and nothing happens and everybody just filming. Nobody even says nothing to him, right? So I don't think necessarily he's involved, right? Now, granted, I think people are going to blame Jay Prince Jr. for constantly creating these scenarios where niggas are in there and they're on that type of timing. You get what I mean? It's like how they blame everybody know that one club promoter or that one DJ. If you go to his parties, somebody getting stabbed, maybe shot, definitely at least 4 fights. Like, the crowd they bring is hood niggas. I think the reason why Jay Prince Jr. gonna get some blame is because people are like, yo, you goddamn well know you bringing a bunch of hood niggas to gamble away money, and everybody got a little bit of money, but you should know that shit could go left. Maybe you should take better precautions. I don't know if he's an event thrower. I don't know what that is. But people are looking for somebody to blame, clearly. Somebody said, was it his private party? From what I was told, yes. Okay. Y'all just making up anything. Okay, all right. Let's see if she says anything else. All right. I'm going to look at, well, this one video I can't really post. Well, obviously, it's the video in questions. By the way, it makes sense that it's not just solely over gambling, because I'm telling you, don't you see when the Super Bowl and all these games happen? Yo, the word is on the street, right? Lil Baby, Quavo, a lot of them rap niggas, especially Atlanta niggas, heavy gamblers. Didn't you just hear Lil Baby recently on the interview saying he lost $600,000 gambling in one setting while he was with like Drake and them niggas? Even though Drake was playing with the stake money, he played with his real money. Drake too slick. I ain't gonna lie to you. That nigga slick. Anyway, remind me, because some of them are eluding my memory right now. Remind me of some of the instances that happened when people were rolling dice. By the way, the Offset Lil Baby shit is a result of rolling dice. Remember the whole thing where people said, oh, Offset got beat up or stripped by the 4PF niggas? That was a result of Offset, 42 Doug, and Lil Baby rolling dice. Apparently there was some money owed, some shit like that. That was the word. Lil Snoop dying. Oh shit, that was over rolling dice, ain't it? Rolling dice. The jeweler guy, Duke the jeweler. Apparently over an argument that escalated after rolling dice. Yo, here's the thing with rolling dice too. Bro, it's like, you know how niggas talk shit. You ever see niggas even playing basketball? Let's not even talk about rolling dice, because maybe not everybody has that experience, right? And really, I don't even roll dice, right? But you ever see like niggas playing basketball and you could tell by the shit talking they have, like they're probably gonna fight? And yes, the shit talking might loosely be based around basketball, but it starts to get more and more. You're like, all right, something gonna happen. For even this thing that happened with the jeweler, I'm hearing there was shit talking happen. You know what I mean? Yeah, somebody said Snoop was mad. Yeah, I thought Snoop was mad. Somebody says gambling can be exasperating. Exasperating. Okay, damn, I can't read today. No, you're right. Yeah, I heard Snoop was mad. Somebody says gambling is literally a rich person's sport or activity. Well, of course. So that's why I'm all in belief that Quavo could never get that mad that he lost money. I don't believe it's possible for him to get that mad, right? What I do think is that he's a prideful nigga. Quavo is a nigga who is usually good at most things he attempts. We've seen it. He throwing a football. We've seen him do a long jump. We've seen him play basketball. We've seen him do all types of shit, man. Like, this nigga could do a decathlon for all we know, right? That usually comes with a nigga who probably like talk shit back and forth. Read all the tweets and the replies. Gee, no, I just did that. I read that. They were arguing about fighting in basketball. That sounds natural. Yo, you ever lose to a nigga in one thing and you challenge him to a whole different thing trying to get your money back? It ain't really about the money. You just want to show that nigga that, like, yo, he got lucky or he ain't got shit on you doing some other shit. You know what I mean? You ever lose to a nigga in 2K and you challenge him to real basketball? Keep it 100. Just keep it 100. You lose to a nigga in 2K and you be like, nigga, all right, just play me on the real court. What's up? Let's keep it real, bro. It's ego, bro. Nigga beating your ass in a virtual game, you're like, yo, this nigga would never be able to do this shit. Yo, this nigga can't even jump. Nigga ever beat your ass in like UFC or boxing and now you want to slap box with him in real life? Some real shit. I'm trying to use some of the context clues we have, but if y'all just finished playing dice and one nigga got an attitude that his money got took and now he talking about fighting or basketball, maybe he looked at a nigga and be like, yo, nigga, I bet you won't play me in basketball, like ball for that shit. Maybe that nigga looked at Quavo and said, nigga, I bet you won't box me for that shit, nigga. Who knows? I don't know. But now, again, I'm making up this exchange. If that's how it goes, the moment a nigga like threatens to tap your jaw, pause, the disrespect is starting to come in. So now it's a little bit different now. Might be a situation be like, yeah, like nigga, yo, we could play for that 7 bands in basketball tomorrow. What's good, nigga? Like, yo, nigga, I could beat your ass for that 7 bands, nigga. What's up? Once you hear that, it's over. I could beat your motherfucking ass for that 7 bands, nigga. What's up? Once that happened, there's no tension. Because according to Shorty, they're outside the thing. Again, I can't really, yeah, there's a picture of it so I can show what was going on. So, yeah. So this is inside, and then outside is here. Right? Yeah, this is outside. The ledge right here. The ledge is right here. By the way, I ain't even gonna lie to you. If we think about the people who would have the gun, it's two people over here. Everybody seems to be looking over here. Takeoff is here. They're all looking over here. Oh yeah, I can't see my bad. Okay. The shooter is either in this picture or over there. Like, let me make sure I can see the mouse. So Takeoff here, like the ledge right here. The shooter, it looked like Quavo. This might be Quavo right here, because this is a nigga with dress, right? No, yeah, it's a nigga with dress. Let me unlike. It's a nigga with dress right here, right? This is Shorty with the cheeks out. Look like something's happening over here. Look, this is a nigga with a hat with, it look like an S on it. Is this an S? Is this an S? This nigga hat got an S on it. What the fuck does S mean? All right, let's keep looking. Wait. Now let's go back to let's go back to J Prince Jr. page. J Prince Jr. I don't think I've been to his page yet. Okay. This is his stories that day. Never get tired. Okay, so this is where he announces it. Bowling party tonight at 9. DM for details. Yo, chat, help me out. All right, we're going to do some investigative work today, brother. We're going to find Shorty's Instagram. Because the story is going to have everything. What's her Instagram? Let me type Instagram in this. Hey, this girl, we got to find her Instagram. Because we want to watch her stories. Okay? We want to watch her stories. So, find her Instagram. Let me see. Maybe this is her Instagram too, that name. Let me just see. I'm going to check it on the side. Instagram. Nah, that's not. Let me try to search for it, though. Triracial Angel? What's her name on here? What's her name on here? I'm trying to find this shit, yeah. Somebody said check the link tree. I ain't see the link tree. There ain't no link tree over here. Look, followed by DJ Academics. Ack, you dirty dog. Okay. Chat, come on, man. Y'all gotta help me out. Help me out now, chat. Is this her? That's not her, is it? Nah, this ain't her. This ain't her. Nah, this ain't her. Nigga said, nigga, I been DM'd her. Nigga, she probably getting hit up by everybody in the world right now. Nigga, we gonna solve this case before I get off stream, nigga. Actually, let me not say that. Before they be like, yo, Ack, you federal. You federal, Ack. Ack, you hella federal. Let me see. Fuck. I know she got an Instagram. All right, this is how we gonna find this shit. Watch. If we can't find her Instagram, let's find an Instagram of one of her friends. She don't follow that many people. And go to her friend's Instagram, right? Nigga, I'm telling y'all how to really get this shit done. Go to her friend's Instagram and find her ass. Or find somebody that was there. If she followed them on Twitter, she probably followed them on Instagram. Real talk. J Prince Jr. deleted the story? No, he didn't. We just looked at it. It says bowling party.
I forgot because I ain't scared of nothing.
What did he delete? Somebody said, for God's sake, yo, Act, I love your content, but stop with the ads every 5 minutes. I can't afford $5. It's like 5 mil Central Africa money. Yo, gift that boy a sub, man. Give that boy a sub on Twitch. Or I think if you watch on YouTube, they don't ads on YouTube. Is there? By the way, yo, YouTube got me turned up. Look at this. Yo, we lit on YouTube. I'm going to watch my own stream on YouTube. Watch this. Oh, no, that's my main page. It's King Academics. Yeah, y'all all go sub to this page, man. We trying to get to 400K. We got 18K watching over there? Yeah, yo. We need to get this to 400K. I ain't gonna hold you. All right, anyway, let me get back to this shit, man. We in full investigative mode right now. We ain't playing around. Okay, so how we gonna find this shit? All right, chat. I'm already going through her followers. I'm going through her followers, trying to find a friend or something. Look at who she be tweeting at. She must got a girlfriend. You know, chicks moving clicks. She must got a girlfriend. And when chicks is going out, they always moving at least a packs or two. A girl show up to your event, dolo, straight hoe. Straight hoe. Women moving packs of 2s and 3s, and if they in too big of a click, I don't even know what that means, but if they come alone, straight hoe. Nigga said, go on to Atlantaology. The shooter is on there. Oh, no. No way. Atlantaology. Wait, ATL. Wait, how do I spell it? Yo, what's up with this niggas over here talking about, yo, stop solving cases, bro. This case is solved already, man. Oh, shit. Oh, we got this shit right here, chat. Hold up. We got a news story. Let's listen.
We got one male that's deceased. He's right in front of the 810 bowling alley, which is on the 3rd floor. Looks like he's been shot in the head or neck, possibly. Right now, we don't have a whole lot of information. We know it happened somewhere around 2:35. There were some security guards that were in the area, but they heard the shooting, but no one saw who did the shooting. A lot of folks were there. They were in front of the bar. The bar was actually closed at the time. They had the doors locked, but people were congregating out on the balcony area, and everybody fled. We got some.
Hey, chat. Let me add one more thing, and I've learned this in my history. See, I used to be DJing back in college, and when as a DJ, naturally, you sometimes you stayed after the venue to pack up equipment, get out of there. I was always very cautious. When you leave in the club, especially after the shit ends, usually there's trouble awaiting. Now, I learned as a concert goer or a party goer, if the club closed at 2, that means they're going to start ushering people out of there like about 1:45. They start playing music, cutting lights on. You should probably leave at 1:30. Because when the party's over and the music stops, me and my homies, right? We used to make this mistake. We hang out till the last end. We try to bag every girl number possible. Like, until we realize, bro, it's only the worst things that happen when you are lingering after the establishment is closed. I'm keeping it 100 with you. Because if niggas was into it, they going to be into it then. If niggas want to be on some robbery time, they going to be into it then. I'm telling you. I've learned, if I go to a spot and it closes at 2, I know 1:45, they going to be playing those R&B songs like, yo, we used to play, or I used to play Crew Love. Like, once we started playing Crew Love means turn the lights on slowly and it's a hint to everybody, nigga, get the fuck on out of here. We got to get out of this place in 15 minutes, right? Bag up your numbers. Once you see that, that's curtain call, nigga. Start, that chick you've been grinding on all night, ask her for her number. Do what you got to do, but get the fuck on out of here. There's always a couple niggas, and I've been there before, where you're the thirsty nigga, where you want every number or you're lingering at 210. You still in the parking lot trying to bag people while they walk into the car. These days, if it's over at 2 o'clock, I'm out of that bitch probably 1:20. There ain't nothing I need to be in there for that last 40 minutes, trust me. Notice what this nigga's saying? The place is closed, everybody's lingering outside.
They were in front of the bar. The bar was actually closed at the time. They had the doors locked, but people were congregating out on the balcony area.
That's always the worst time, when the club is over, but everybody, and by the way, I'm trying to give some good advice here. I'm not shitting on nobody. Even if you one of them motherfuckers who, like, you looking for the next move, look for, like, get somebody number, get your ass in the car, and get out of that area real quick. If you go to Wendy's, McDonald's, go get something to eat, like, you know what I mean, you probably been drinking anyway, but move away from that area. If there's an after wave, niggas could text you. Don't be just lingering out there with a big ass crowd. Cause you don't know what that nigga might be into. They might have almost fought a nigga in the club earlier who spun the block and seen a whole bunch of people just standing outside. These niggas ain't snipers like, let me shoot just him. They're shooting everybody. It's over. So, congregating outside the venue, I don't like that. Also, this is why security is there's no security here. If you have professional security, they know a couple of things. The most vulnerable anybody is when they're walking in a building, when they're walking out. You want to make sure when somebody's walking out a building, somebody hold the elevator, like say y'all in this place. Somebody hold the elevator. We getting Takeoff and Quay out here. Somebody hold the elevator. Make sure the car parked directly out front. Somebody by the door to check that to make sure y'all supposed to be moving like that. That's if you have professional security, right? Like every time I move with security, there's no, we're outside the venue waiting for the car to come. It's bang, 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 bang. You're in the car, you dip. If we ain't take no pictures in the venue, we ain't need to take none now. Y'all had y'all time. I was in the venue. Y'all could have took pictures. And granted, I'm not even too sure this is the venue that even got metal detectors. So this shit could have went down in there too. You get what I mean? But I'm just telling you and warning you about congregating outside of a closed venue. That's when a lot of bullshit starts. Why? Everybody in the venue, that's the drunkest they are. They've been drinking all night, but they've been hypnotized by a fucking couple 808s, and they ain't been on some bullshit. Also, all these niggas are now horny, and shit, if they just came from a strip club, they might be broke. You don't want to be out there just with them, because an argument, you have now erased, like obviously this was on the second floor, but in real life, you see, you don't want to argue with nobody outside of the club. Bro, even if he ain't bring his gun in the club, his car right there, probably with the gun. You get what I mean? So, just my advice, I'm pussy still, but, just if you want to listen to it.
And everybody fled. We've got some video footage, but not very well. Everybody fled.
Oh, y'all got it?
Investigators are coming. It would be great if anybody would come forward and tell us what occurred, because right now we really don't have a whole lot of anything. So if they would call HPD homicide, that would be great.
Any shell casings recovered?
At this time, it's so fresh. Like I said, everybody took off running. There is a lot of debris up there. I'm not sure at this time. I'm sure they'll find something.
Everybody took off running. Nobody saying nothing. This is what I'm telling you. You went to the hood event because you checked in with the hood niggas to roll dice. Of course nobody's trying to help the police figure this out. And of course nobody's stuck around. Like, Quavo was probably one of the only people. Apparently there was a nurse. There was a nurse that came over because I guess they were trying to lift up Takeoff, and they realized like he's wounded almost like mortally. They don't want to make it worse. Like, same thing that kind of happened in P&B, so they put him back there. You know what I mean? And you kind of hear Quavo, but there's a picture of a woman who apparently identified herself as a nurse to say, hey, I'm a nurse. Let me look at him and let me see if I can help him. So, other than that, every other nigga who probably came with them or was in that spot doing hieroglyphic handshakes, gang, all that, they dipped. All that shit, I love my brothers, twinning them. Them niggas won't give you CPR. Them niggas don't give a fuck. The only nigga you see is Quavo and Takeoff. All them other niggas is cadiling to the car, nigga. You think they're gonna try to, wait, let's try to save his life? Oh, hell no. Nah. As soon as they hear the shots, it's, cops is coming. I don't want to give no statements. I just beat a double murder. Nigga, I'm on probation. I'm out of here, nigga. They're doing a live press conference. Send me the link.
Okay.
Hold on. By the way, they said we found Shorty's thing. They said, hold on. Did J Prince Jr. delete his thing? Let me refresh it. If this ain't there, he deleted it. I don't think he did, though. Oh, no, he didn't. He didn't. All right. Here's Shorty's. Wait. The fuck? Oh, no. Who's this? Oh, this is one of her friends. Oh, I got to type in the name y'all gave me. Y'all gave me a name. Oh, thank y'all for the it's Saint. All right. We found it. Like, we investigating, but we might be investigating a few other things too. You see, the cheeks was probably out this time. Hold on. Chat, we gonna get this right, man. I know this ain't happening in Atlanta, but Fonnie, I'm gonna have to hold these people down for you. Let's get to the bottom of this shit, man. Oh, cheeks? Look. Guaranteed she got a man. Let me tell you, these chicks just use Halloween as a reason to show their ass, bro. She probably got a whole man, nigga. She might even have a baby. Nigga, Halloween, a chick just, like, they just use that as a reason just to show their ass. Like, yo, she basically don't even gotta wear this fucking dress. The ass cheeks is already out. How you gonna have a crop top dress for the ass cheek? All right, though. All right, hold on. Let's get back to business, man. Let's get back to shit that fucking matters, man. Let's solve this fucking crime. You feel me? Nah, no federal. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're not solving shit. Hold on, though. All right. Let's get back on. Let's stand on business. Oh, she go to college. UH. What's that? University of Houston? 24? That means she graduated in 2 years. She's a sophomore. She's the sophomore junior. Let's see what's been going on. Here we go. Okay. Oh, she ain't got nothing. She probably did have a story. She probably deleted it type shit. I could tell. Okay, all right, bet. All right, cool. All right, people. All right, hey, where's the press conference at?